everyone, Mary Walters here of Energy Girl in my studio in LaGrange, Illinois, in front of my pet tree. These are pictures of some of my animal clients that I've had recently. And there's dogs, there's cats, there's even a lizard up here. And this video is more just explaining how I practice animal Reiki versus my human Reiki. So the down and dirty of it is that last month's blog was about animal Reiki and how energy healing can actually help our four-legged family members. And I thought I should probably explain the difference, because for years I did what I call human Reiki on animals, and it was received very well, but there were some animals where they just were, it was almost like they were offended by it. And so I came across this Let Animals Lead program, and it's specifically for animals because they are so much closer to being more receptive to energy and connected to energy than humans are, right? So when a human comes at them with hands, saying, a practitioner, let's just say, who says, I think you need Reiki for pain, for your cancer, for fill in the blank, or your human told me is hiring me to give this to you, and these hands are coming at the animal is going, what is going on? What are you doing? And they're going to run away, or they're just going to be very skittish. So that's why I practice the Let Animals Lead method, which is appropriately named because they lead the session. So when you think specifically too of sheltered animals and animals who have been abused, the hands are seen as weapons or, tools of abuse. So when hands are coming at them, regardless of their history, they're going to run or just feel uncomfortable. So when we do a Let Animals Lead session, whether I'm in my studio, whether I'm in someone's home for a home session and sitting in their living room, or even in a distance session, I sit on the floor, so I'm on their terms, I'm on their level. I'm not trying to tower over them, and my hands are basically on top of my legs, and I look like I'm meditating, really. As I call in Reiki, I call in the Reiki energy, but I just sit there and let the energy come through me out into the room. Now, oftentimes the animal will be aware of the energy the minute it's called in, because again, they are so sensitive and more in tune with energy than we are. And they'll often come up and sniff, or they'll come up and just be skittish, like they'll give the little head cock of what's going on, what's different, what are you doing? And then oftentimes what they'll do is they'll come and they'll sit about maybe 2 feet away from me for a little bit, and then again about a foot away from me, and then as they get more comfortable with the energy and they realize that this energy is coming from me but given to them on their terms, where they can walk away, they can go to the other side of the room if they want, where if they're uneasy. But I've never had an animal do that, actually. So what happens then is oftentimes the animal will come either sit within a foot of me, or sit next to me, or sit on my lap, or even, and this happens more often than not when there's a specific pain issue, is they put their body part that hurts in my hands or near my hands, and that is basically permission for me to touch their body and put my hands on their fur or on their skin. So, and then we sit there for as long as they let me. I can sit there for 5 minutes and then they can walk away. I can sit there for 20 minutes and then they walk away. And again, it's on their terms. When they're walking away, they may go get some water, they may play with a ball for a few seconds, they may sit down and take a little nap for 5 minutes, and then they come back and they get some more, and they may be at my side for another 5 to 20 minutes or so. So the whole thing is coming and going on their terms. So again, we don't want to be intrusive or offensive with forcing Reiki upon them, which is, again, what the whole point of the Let Animals Lead method is all about. So they also quite often do what I call the Reiki Nap during a session, and this could be 2 feet away from me, 1 foot, it doesn't matter, in studio, in home, where their breathing is deeper and it's a slower rate, and they're just very much more relaxed. Even the human will say that this is not their normal sleep pattern or breathing pattern. And I say, well, this is the Reiki nap. Much the way humans take a nap during Reiki as well. So if there's any questions, feel free to contact me at my website, energygirl2020.com. Again, you can find all sorts of sessions. There's packages for animals, in-home sessions, remote sessions, and in studio if you're close to LaGrange, Illinois, outside Chicago. Again, energygirl2020.com, energygirl2020@gmail for any questions. Feel free to comment below, ask any questions, and as always, likes and subscribes are greatly appreciated. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.